Let's talk about unpacking a standard. Here in DC, we use the Common Core standards, which go hand in hand with the CCR, which is the College and Career Readiness. Washington, D.C.'s goal is to have all students college and career ready. The CCR and grade-specific standards are necessary complements. Common Core standards for 6th to 8th grade social studies focus 1 on reading and 2 writing. For reading, key standards focus on key ideas and details, craft and structure, integration of knowledge and ideas, and text complexity. For writing, key standards focus on text types and purposes, production and distribution of writing, research to build and present knowledge, and range of writing. Unpacking standards is equal to transforming standards into lessons. First, identify concept, knowledge, and skills. What should students know, understand, and be able to do? Usually the noun is the context of knowledge and the verb is the skill. Unpacking standards. Again, the concept, what? What do students need to know? Skills, how? How will they know? What do students need to do to demonstrate that they are meeting the standards? And then context. So let's look at this first standard, the reading standard. Analyze the relationship between a primary and secondary source on the same topic. So the concepts are primary and secondary sources. The skill is to analyze their relationships. The context, the same topic. I chose this standard because I thought it was important that students will develop more of an appreciation and respect for history and primary sources. For a writing standard, write routinely over extended time frames, time for reflection and revision, and shorter time frames, a single sitting or a day or two, for a range of discipline, specific tasks, purposes, and audiences. The concepts, to build on knowledge and for the student to present. Skills, write routinely over extended time frames and shorter frames. Context, range of discipline, specific tasks, purposes, and audiences. For the reading activity, I would first give students a brief introduction about what the main difference is between a primary and secondary source and provide them with examples. Primary sources provide first-hand evidence of historical events. The authors of primary sources were actually present during the event. As for secondary sources are interpretations and opinions about primary sources. And I will go over these examples with them. And provide them as a reference sheet. The next thing I will have them do, students will be split into groups to complete worksheets on identifying the types of sources. Examples will include a diary entry of Anne Frank about the Holocaust, a textbook chapter on the rise of Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party, photographs taken of liberated concentration camps by Allies, letters written by American soldiers detailing their experiences in Europe. The next thing the students will do will share out to the class why examples are considered primary or secondary. As for the writing activity, and let me back up, I chose this standard because I felt that it was important that students practice research, as that's a 21st century skill, and and that they should be able to do these things when they're given extended time periods so they can reflect and revise if necessary, but also in shorter time frames. For shorter time frames, as a part of the class routine, students will be given a do now at the beginning of class and an exit ticket at the end. These activities will be related to class activities, homework, or just questions they may have. This daily writing could be recorded in their journal. For longer periods of time, this could be a research assignment where students are expected to work on the assignment over the course of the term. They would need to do outside class research using both primary and secondary sources. Before I go, I would like to say that I feel like I will be able to master, they will be able to show their mastery through all of the assessments that I will be giving them, formative assessments. And those students that would need differentiation, I will be able to tell that through the do nows, through the exit tickets, and the collaboration that the students are doing, the communication and critical thinking that they're using. I think that I will be able to see if they have mastered these skills and have met the standards. Thanks so much. Enjoy.